Here I am on July 6th. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we are at Okoboji. Okoboji is temple number 88 on this 102-degree day. Hot and very humid, but here we are at 88. We're going to have the full feeling of completing the pilgrimage tomorrow when we go back to temple number 1 and have the stamp over the stamp that we had 2 months ago when we started the pilgrimage. Meantime, this is a long uphill, slow and gradual uphill into the mountains, although it's not at the top of the mountains actually. It has a lovely feeling of being in the mountains. It's not crowded at all, amazingly. There's virtually nobody here, even though it's as popular a starting place for the pilgrimage as it is a finishing place.
But the restaurant downstairs was busy with pilgrims.
Yeah, so I guess they're all eating rather than praying here. A couple of things about Okoboji. One is that Kukai came here to carve the main image for this temple after he came back from China successful. And as we've talked about, he came back many years earlier than the emperor expected. And so the emperor thought, Kukai was very worried that the emperor might feel he didn't come back with the goods, which is the Enlightenment secrets that were contained in the mandalas that he learned carefully in China with his teacher. But actually, Kukai was able to learn very, very quickly. So that's one aspect of this. Another is that pilgrims leave their walking sticks here, symbolizing the conclusion of the pilgrimage. And your walking stick, for a small fee, can stay here along with the other ones that have been left by other pilgrims. So that's another aspect of the temple.
And this stone thing symbolizes Kobodaishi's stick, which he left here.
Yes, this is actually, it wasn't that that he carved this, it's that this has come to symbolize his walking stick.
Yeah.
The temple itself is part of much larger grounds that lead to a lake and more dam, more walking trails, etc. The temple itself is pretty compact and very beautifully sits in the woods here. There are some very old growth trees, but the most important part of this temple is its number 88 rather than any particular part of the temple.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we are going to make our way to Ryozenji, temple number 1, to officially
close the circle.
And close the circle. We've had to make a few compromises because of the heat of over 100 degrees in the last few days.
102.
The overwhelming bulk of this pilgrimage was done in May and June when we walked in pouring rain, we walked in sun, we walked in cold. It didn't make a difference.
Climb mountain after mountain.
Yes. So
without rest.
The last couple of days,
we've taken very few rest days compared to what we hoped to do. We were thinking we'll take a rest day a week, but
it stopped. We got more concerned that we were going to finish the pilgrimage, and in fact, we're finishing about 2 weeks ahead of when we thought we were going to finish.
Yeah, and a day short of 60 days, I think.
Well over 1,200 kilometers, I think, that we've walked, which is pretty much the average length of pilgrims who are doing this pilgrimage. It's right in that area, maybe 1,150 to 1,300 kilometers, and that's about what we've walked. It's been an interesting and growing time for both of us, and we're pleased to have recorded our impressions of each temple as we came to it. This was not meant to be a documentary about each temple. It was meant to be a record of how it felt to be here, and we hope that it worked for that.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow at Ryozenji number 1.
Thank you. Bye-bye.